T.S. Eliot was wrong. My world ended with a bang. The minute we entered the compound and that silver door shut behind us, the sound was brutal. Final. An echoing resound boom that slashed my 9-year-old heart in two. My fist beat on the door. I bawled. The screaming left me hoarse and my feet hurt. Through my tears, the bear and elk on my father's shirt swam together. Beneath the cosmos, Dad's chest heaved. The previous 40 minutes had left us out of breath. Finally, my gaze focused and went beyond him. Searching, I gulped down a painful sob. Had everyone made it? Wait, where's Graham?
Listen, Eli, I didn't have time. I had to shut the door. I had to get you guys to safety. She didn't make it.
But what about Eddie?
He was with you.
He went with Graham.
Uh-oh. Thought we'd be down here a while. Cozy, right?
It's not what I expected.
Well, what did you expect?
I don't know. It's pretty quiet, I guess.
Lexi, Eli, you want to go see your rooms? All the walls are reinforced concrete, so there's no radiation, but I didn't think you'd like the concrete, so I had them finished out with wallboard and wood. So, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's your room. And the constellation, it rotates with the sunset and the sunrise, and it will mimic the sun, because I know you like the sunsets. You can have it any hemisphere you'd like.
Eli, don't talk to your sister like that.
What's all the yelling? I can hear you all the way down the hallway.
They won't tell me what they're talking about. They're treating me like a child.
Lexi, your mom and I know best. We know what's best for both of you.
So you think you know best?
I do.
I don't think only you knowing the code is a good idea.
Well, who else should know the code? You? One bad day and you'd be out of here.
But why do you get to make all the decisions?
Why? Why? Because I built this place. I should make all the decisions.
And you own us too?
That's not what I meant.
Bull. I got on the internet. I've talked to Eddie. You lied to us from the beginning of this. There was no nuclear attack. We could have left at any time. Any frickin' time.
What? Is this true? Rex, is this all a joke to you?
No, Clea, it's not a joke. It was never that.
What about me? You told me that my son and my mother were dead, and all this time I believed you. My God, I trusted you.
No one is leaving. You can't. Okay, so Eli thinks he's had a chat with someone? That doesn't change a thing. The door isn't opening until the time is up. We've got 9 years left. It's my plan. I'm not changing it.
Why would you leave Eddie out?
Believe me, that broke my heart, seeing your pain, but the deception was necessary for my plan.
Some plan. You messed up, Dad. The feed, the bulbs.
That wasn't necessarily an accident. I wanted a need for an alternate food source. I was so frustrated when the livestock died. Nothing had been going to plan. Those issues created the perfect opportunity for an alternate food source, what I came to call the donor effect.
Like those pioneer people who ate each other? You would have let us eat those kids?
People thought they were crazy, but I think they were brave. You would have grown up not knowing what it's like to have to work, to strive. Eventually, you run out of things to buy that truly make you happy.
You had all of us. Didn't that make you happy?
Yes, Lexi, of course. You all mean more to me than anything. I didn't want you to feel like I did, that the world had a limit on new experiences. We will be the only people to theoretically survive a nuclear winter. And everyone will thank us for proving that it can be done. They'll follow in our footsteps just like they followed the pioneers into the West.
So what? The other kids were just supposed to be collateral damage?
I would have never hurt the children. Not in that way. They're our children, just as you are.
How could you say that? They've been trapped in the yellow room since the day they were born.
What's the matter with the yellow room? What did they have that you didn't?
Everything. School? Friends?
Friends? Friends that all they wanted was your money and your last name?
There's something to be said for fresh air and sunshine.
Yeah, fresh air and sunshine. I just didn't want to be in front of the TV, watching all the advertisements, wanting everything that they see, and there are brats like...
Like what? Like us?
I realized I was screwing up. I wanted to be with you guys all the time. I was working too much. I didn't see you. I wanted to change that. I wanted to be with you. Like you wanted to be with me, son.
That doesn't explain everything, though. The food, the babies, God, the cloning?
I just wanted to see how far you guys would go.
These are all dates of nuclear bomb explosions, like the Trinity test site, July 16th. Then there was Hiroshima, August 6th. And lastly, there's Nagasaki, which happened August 9th.
Wow.
But that's not even half it. What else was there?
So if these are all dates, what happened in May?
May? Nothing happened in May. They didn't even... It looks familiar, but there's no way of knowing for sure.
So that's it.
No, there was a lot more numbers.
Another date?
Probably, but there's so many other tests. Which one?
Isn't this all ironic? I mean, the code for this whole thing has to do with nuclear war, and that's why this place was built.
Yeah, but these dates aren't really about nuclear war per se. Nuclear war involves... These are all bombs that were built by the same country. A nuclear war has to have at least 2 or more countries involved.
What?
Lexi, you're right.
What?
The last date.
What happened August 29th?
The first Soviet nuclear detonation. There's your reason for the compound.
Do you think that's it?
There's only one way to find out. That should be it. Got it.
Did I surprise you?
No, stop it.
You surprised me. How'd you figure out that code?
You know how I did it, Dad. You taught me well.
Numbers. You know all those numbers? Like you really recognized and got out those numbers?
No, you can't do this. Open it up.
Man, you got big down there.
What the hell are you doing here?
Your dad called me, and he sounded pretty panicked, so I came down to rectify the situation. You okay?
I think it's time to move this operation above ground. We will be the only people to theoretically survive a nuclear winter. There.
They've been stuck in the yellow room since they were born.
What's the matter with the yellow room?
It's okay.
And what's wrong with the yellow room? You had...
Shirley, can you lean back a little bit?
That was a matter of seeing how...
No, like go all the way through with it.
That was just to see how far
Like just
you would all
past
go to
his face,
survive.
just like, yeah, like one of those. And he'll turn his head.
And I just do this?
That one was a warning.
You
shot.
did, Dad. You just gotta go like this.
Do
You're
not
just gonna.
gauge.
I'm not gonna hit him.
Touch him. Just saying. You might regret that.
Yeah, I know I would.
Don't pick. They were picking your
Are we
nose.
ready?
They were like,
Eli, stop laughing.
look at
Lexi, your mother and I always know best.
So you think you know best?
Absolutely. What? I forgot the word.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, he's laughing.
No, it's not that. It's just the way you said it. Absolutely.
No, that's like a, you're just gonna have one bad day and you're gonna want out.
What did
I'm
you
sorry
say?
I had the wrong inflection.
Well, you gotta have the right one.
Wow.
That's fine. Redo it.
You can't, well, it's not a question, it's
He's
a
the director. Don't argue
statement.
with the director.
All right, Lexi, your mom and I know best. We always know best.
So you think you know best?
I just said that. We know best.
Shaylee,
Yeah, Shaylee.
worst possible timing. You couldn't have done it before we did anything. You do it as we're doing stuff.
Sit back down.
Bing. Bull.
Wow.
You continue.
That's a pretty tough bull.
I know.
You should just film.
I have an apple in my mouth.
Action, right now.
Any freaking